and thank you for watching the video. Now, I know I just finished the overseer's logs, but that actually was a second set of, second quest, I should say, which was the overseer's journals. And the name of the quest, I believe, if I recall correctly, was Personal Matters. So, as I try to scratch a few cobwebs out of my head, and recall where it actually began, I believe it started with the Voltechnological Research Center right behind me. So I know there's another quest here. Hopefully it won't activate, but then again, it most likely will. So let's take a look at the journals that the overseer had and see what she had to say about the Appalachia as it is now and what it was before. Yeah, I had a feeling. So I'm most likely just gonna fast forward through this little bit here for you guys, but I'm just gonna finish this little quest here so we can get back to what we need to do.
Potential source found. Returning to normal operations.
Okay, that quest should disable them, and am I alone? No.
You are made of 90.
Yeah, so that's a bug. I believe that is the feral ghouls below me that need taken care of. Okay, this is the forest, and they should not be that strong of an enemy. They should be one shot and killed. Okay, back to what I was doing about the journal right here. Entry number 1.
Overseers, let's call these personal journals. Not an official log, just something for me. The Agricultural Center, one of my first posts with Vault-Tec. I was so excited because I used to come to this same farm when I was a kid. I remember one year, at the Autumn Festival, me running through the corn maze, going every which way, Mom and Dad yelling after me to slow down. Wasn't gonna happen. I guess I was always hitting life fast. Couldn't just be a pioneer scout. I had to make troop leader. Couldn't just be a good student. I had to have straight A's. God, I miss those early days. Just being a kid. The three of us, our simple life, our simple house. I wonder if it's still standing.
Okay, when the game first came out, I accidentally came to this instead of continuing with the OCO logs, and mistakenly went for this, and thinking it was some type of new type of cache. So, with that, we're gonna go and continue the OCO's journals. The next one is in what, Sutton? Okay, so this location either spawns ghouls, Scorch, or more men. And it looks like we have Scorch. So I'm going to try to get to the tape as best I can. And nice thing about these journals is if you go to another role, you can actually just have them respawn brand new. So it's not like the log. Well, you could just go into your Pip-Boy, but still, for recording purposes, this is a little bit easier if in case your game crashes. And of course there's more rats over here. Now if I remember correctly, at every Red Rocket truck stop there should be a stash box nearby. Should. Ah, and there is. Okay, I shot them all at 3 times and he didn't take any hits at point blank range. So do recall. Is that all of them? I think it is. Okay. Stash boxes at Red Rocket in case you need them. Them and train stations. And I really do not want to be messing with Scorch right now. I just want to make this a quick video.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I'm home. I'm sorry it's been so long, but I couldn't get away. I know neither of you is around to hear this, but I miss you. I miss watching Dad grade papers on the living room table. I miss the three of us huddled around the radio, listening to the Silver Shroud. Dad, you were right about what living underground would really be like. 25 years locked in with the same people was a challenge. But watching them pair up, get married, have children, well, I think I got to know a little bit of what you and Mom were always telling me. Well, since I'm doing this whole trip down memory lane, maybe a walk over to the old high school is in order.
Okay, so in the Overseer's family home, well, her parents' home, I should say, and technically later on in the game, you can find the Overseer's new house here. What do we have? Okay, so something happened with that door. You can also find Ticker's workbench down here too. And it was the reason I was coming down here. But anyway, on to the next location. Okay. I'm going to say hidden. And listen. Okay, I'm going to close this out.
I was in my junior year when I got the news that Mom died. Mining accident. Everyone in West Virginia has a story like that in the family. You never think it's gonna be you. Dad was in pieces. I started living in the library more than before, and I was already there most days to begin with. And Evan, oh, God, Evan. Mom had introduced us just a few months before. Graduated a year ahead of me, just went right to work in the mines. So handsome. Oh, and those arms. What West Virginia girl could resist all that? I can't believe he stuck with me. After the funeral, I didn't want anyone around. But there he was, showing up in the library after his shift with a lunchbox for us to share. Every day. When the career fair came, and I met the people from Vault-Tec, it was like a light turned on. Protecting families, protecting their future, protecting America. The first thing I did when I got the acceptance letter to Vault-Tec University was head over to Mom's grave with Dad. He was happy I was staying in West Virginia. So was I.
Okay, the overseer's tape number 4 should be in one of the classrooms on the higher floors. If I remember correctly, it's an easy way to get there without being spotted by too many enemies who are at a lower level. So, if I come over here, and yes, I might get spotted by a few enemies out here, but the ones inside are a mix of ghouls and robots. And not many players actually go this way. Just gonna clear the classroom. What is with the ghouls? Oh yeah, they buffed up the enemies. That's right. And made everyone else weaker.
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol.
Okay. Like I was saying, if you could sneak in like you used to, you'd be golden, can get past these goals. I think it was what, 1, 2, 5, 7 goals?
Overseer's personal journal. 4 years of living, learning, and breathing Vault-Tec. Graduating with honors in the Overseer track. Dad was so proud. He came out even though he was already so sick. I must have impressed the right people because I was offered the next available Overseer slot. I had just graduated. It was supposed to take years. Maybe they knew the war was inevitable. When I learned that 76 was going to be built, I was so excited I jumped right out of my chair and did a little dance around the living room. Appalachia would be safe, no matter what happened. Evan chose that moment to propose, a lughead. He knew I wouldn't say no after hearing the news. He knew me better than anyone. Dad died a few months after Evan and I moved in together. He really wanted to walk me down the aisle. Well, I didn't really get to walk down there either, so... I think it's time I went home. I owe Evan that much.
I don't think there's anything else in here. besides tape. And our next stop is Welch. Yeah, mostly burnt books. So if you're looking to complete a daily quest of burnt books, this is a good spot to get some. Okay, this one's on the other side of Welch, I should say east and north side. And this whole area is usually just full of more miners and more rats. Now, as you come up to the overseer's home, there'll be a few Tinglewood badges in the backyards. Or, I should say, oh. And of course, random enemies that will spawn. Really? Okay, as you can guess, I'm gonna be skipping this person in case he does come back. I could probably just listen to the holotape as he's down here. Okay, what do we have here? Doesn't look like they had too big of a home. Toilet paper, pepper. Yeah, I can get that picture.
Overseer's personal journal. Vault 76 was built to take the best and the brightest. But that wasn't what all the vaults were for. The Societal Preservation Program. I wasn't supposed to know about it. But when I found out, Evan wanted me to tell the press. But I didn't. Yes, experimenting on Vault residents was ethically wrong. But the goal of finding the most suitable people to repopulate, to understand humanity pushed to the extremes, what if that was the only way for us to survive? We can't save everyone. That's what they always told us. And I thought, I still think, they were right. Vault-Tec found out that I knew. I thought I was going to be fired or arrested, but instead they confided in me. Vault 76 was going to be a control vault, no experiment. I was so relieved, but they told me I was going to be assigned to Vault 101 in Washington, D.C. I had to leave West Virginia, my people, behind. I couldn't let them do that, no matter what it took. I'm so sorry, Evan. I wish I could say I would have made another choice. That I would have picked dying in this house together when the bombs fell. I never stopped thinking about you. And I'm not giving up until I find out what happened. If you're not here, then there's only one other place you'd want to be. The mines.
Okay, you can pretty much guess what happened with Vault 101. And if I remember correctly, it was some of a control vault. If my memory serves me correctly, you can always post in the comment section if I'm not. But we do play in Vault 3. And I gotta get to the mine, which is actually a workshop. So yeah. Might be able to get to my survival tent and just bypass this enemy here. Now, when the game first came out, of course, there wasn't as many interaction with NPCs, humanoid, I should say. It was either any type of animal or Scorch. And if I remember correctly, mine was actually a Deathclaw. A pack of them, if anything, which is usually 3. I don't think we see too many 3-pack Deathclaws anymore. I haven't really seen one since the game first came out. So I think they just reduce the chance of having them spawn in. Yeah, the leg movement isn't really syncing out correctly. Okay, now to the workshop. Now you'll encounter either mole miners or ghouls up here.
Overseer's personal journal. I found him. Evan. He's down there. Just like I thought he'd be. But I didn't think he'd be one of those things, the green lesions on his face that... Oh, God. I did this to him. It's all my fault. They told me I could have Vault 76, but not if I was married. They would have had to give Evan a spousal exemption and give him space in the vault. But there was someone more qualified. A civil engineer, someone with the skills to help rebuild. He was a distant cousin of a Vault Tech executive and almost made the cut. 76 was for the best and brightest, and Evan didn't qualify. Deep down, I knew they were right. So I broke off the engagement. I sacrificed him for the vault, for Appalachia. I know what I have to do, but I just can't. I love him. I already killed him once. I can't do it again. Please. I gave 76 everything. You were all so brilliant. The first few years were hard, but we learned to trust each other. You learned to trust me. I was young. So young. Younger than most of you. But you accepted me as your overseer. So I need you to do this for me. Let Evan rest. He didn't deserve any of this. The Scorched, eliminating this plague, it's not just about survival now. It's personal. We have to secure the nukes. Wipe this disease off the map.
Okay, so I don't get attacked. I went up a little bit higher. I forgot there was an entrance over here. But yeah, I believe Evan's just down here. And I'm gonna pick up a personal weapon to make it a little bit easier. I'll go with my hot touch. Gives a little Voltec flair to it. Okay, we need the warehouse basement keycard. And unless it's an explosion, it will take flight. Now I am gonna try to make this subtle as I can.
It is us. We are it.
Okay, should be able to take him out. through the window. If you don't have any ranged weapons, you're gonna have to go melee. And you will get a random recipe. Mine was just Psycho Buff. And I don't think he had anything on him for the Overseer. And in most cases, you will find a fusion core down here for you to loot. I'm guessing she lowered him down here to end his pain and suffering. So that was all Overseer's journals. There was only 6 of them. I hope we can understand a little bit more of the Overseer that way. With that, thank you for watching and have a nice day.